a kú bó ṣe ń lọ ní protest wọn ní Turkey ṣe ti ń gbọ́ abẹ́ gbọ́ ṣe ń follow Istanbul bó ṣe ń lọ ní Istanbul ìgboro ti dàrú ní gbogbo Istanbul báyìí o mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá nílé lóko pé a tún kí yín o àfi kíkí ti Elédùmarè mo fi kí yín mo fi bàbá wa Professor Akíntóyè mo fi kí yín o mo fi olóyè Ìgbòho mo fi kí yín mo fi orúkọ Ọlọ́run tí gbogbo wa ń sìn ó ti tán mo dẹ̀ fi gbé kan ó ti tán àbí mo dẹ̀ fi gbé kan nígbà tí mo lọ mo fi kíkí ti bàbá Akíntóyè mo fi kí wa pé a tún kábọ̀ sórí ìkànnì aláyọ̀ tí a mọ̀ sí Koikimedia. Bí a ṣe ń pariwo pé a fẹ́ lọ ni mò ń rí gbogbo tó ń lọ ní Turkey èmi mọ̀ bí ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá náà ń follow tó ń lọ ní Istanbul. ṣe tọkàn àfọlù Natasha ń báyé tiẹ̀ làwọn ń báyé tiwa lọ. Mò ń wo bó ṣe ń lọ ní ibi tó ń pè ní Istanbul. I'm sure pé many people náà tó bá ń follow in tó ń lọ a máa béèrè pé protest káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé kí ló máa ń fà kí ló máa ń fa kí protest wà ní one country to one country nígbà táwọn aráàlú bá ń béèrè fún right wọn tí wọ́n bá ti fún wọn ní right wọn ó máa ń boil back sí problem and ìdí tí àwa dẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ fún àwọn tó ní the know lọ́dọ̀ tiwa náà nìyẹn pé ẹ dá àwọn èèyàn lóhùn ẹ má jẹ́ kí wàhálà kó bẹ́ sílẹ̀ kẹ́ tó dá àwọn èèyàn lóhùn especially when people are asking for their rights. Táwọn èèyàn bá ń béèrè fẹ́tọ̀ wọn ẹ fún wọn lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ wọn torí tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti fún wọn lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ wọn ó máa dá awuyewuye sílẹ̀ awuyewuye yẹn ni à ń rí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ní Turkey tó ń pè ní Istanbul awuyewuye yẹn là ń rí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí awuyewuye yẹn òun là ń rí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí and that's the reason why ta ṣe ń sọ fáwọn politicians pé ǹjẹ́ wọ́n ń kọ́gbọ́n ǹjẹ́ àwọn politicians wa ní gbogbo àgbáyé àti ní Nàìjíríà ǹjẹ́ wọ́n máa ń kọ́gbọ́n because when the people are asking for something tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá fún wọn nìkan yẹn a jẹ́ pé their demands will continue wọ́n dẹ̀ ní gbọ́ wọ́n dẹ̀ ní gbà so ìyẹn la ṣe ń sọ fún ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa pé ǹjẹ́ iná ń rí nǹkan tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ ní Turkey báyìí are you following the news ǹjẹ́ rí tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ní ìlú kan tó ń pè ní Turkey how the people are asking for their right. These are many reasons why we are saying that ẹ̀yin tí à ń sọ fún ní gbogbo ìgbà pé ẹ ṣẹ̀tọ́ fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá náà so that kí right wa tó wà lábẹ́ òfin àgbáyé kí a lè rí lò ẹ mà dáhùn báyìí the more tí ẹ bá ń disagree pẹ̀lú right ọmọ Yorùbá the more ọmọ Yorùbá náà máa sunkún síta pé àwọn nígbà tí a bá lọ wo the situation of what is happening right now in Turkey. Situation yẹn má ti kọjá ìgẹ́tà sí bí wàláì. For those of us that understand what I'm trying to say, the situation in Turkey right now is quite very, very bare. As many of their citizens continue to demand that Erdogan must go. Òun láriwo tó ń pa nísìn pé Erdogan ó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ látara pé Erdogan is not doing exactly what the citizen wants. So I only have about half an hour to few minutes to discuss this issue of the ongoing crisis, the ongoing development in Istanbul. It is an ongoing crisis, and those crises is what I am discussing right now. Istanbul is on a full lockdown of protest. As a citizen, Turkey protests everything we need to know about the demonstration after Erdogan jailed Erdogan rival has been jailed. My name is OLAYOMI KOIKI, and I'm keeping you up to date with the news that is happening around the globe, and especially coming out of Turkey. We have been monitoring the situation, but right now, as I speak, the situation is becoming very, very dire. And we are bringing this to our listeners and audience so that they can be up to date with what is happening on that particular side, and we can reflect on why we, the Yoruba, are saying that we hope that there can be a kind of negotiation between the Yoruba people, the indigenous people, inside what is known as Nigeria right now. The world is monitoring and following the development of what is happening right inside Turkey. And I hope that the Nigerian politicians are also following what is happening right now inside Turkey, so that we can all learn and do not repeat the same mistakes that is happening right now in Turkey. So mo kí gbogbo wa pé ẹ káàsán. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nínú Turkey bí ṣe bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ can bring down the government, can stop the economy of that particular part of the globe, which is already happening, because nobody travels to a country where is unsettled. People will be scared to travel to these places. People will be worried to travel to these places because they'll be asking, is it worth it going to these places, knowing fully well that there is tension going on in those places? Who would travel to a place where people believe that the situation there is unsettled? Tabasokwe, something is unsettled. The situation right now in Turkey is literally unsettled. The situation is that people are protesting for something, and they are not backing down, and they are not giving up. So let us understand that this is why we that are campaigners under the leadership of Professor Akitoye hopes and believe that the politicians would listen to those that are campaigning, to those that want their right to self-determination should be respected. Nobody wants any trouble around the globe. But when countries refuse to allow their citizens' rights, the citizens would have no other option than to push out onto the street. And that is exactly the situation as I speak right now in Turkey. As I speak to every one of us right now, the situation in Turkey is becoming quite alarming. And many countries around the globe are monitoring the situation. They are following the development, and they are telling Erdogan to allow the citizens to operate without being intimidated. Journalists have been attacked. All this is happening, and it's a fast-moving development, and I am bringing it to every single one of us that are Koikimedia to understand that the situation is getting worse. I pray and I hope that the president of Turkey would allow the citizens to operate without any kind of intimidation. So if you're watching me right now, we are switching to the software Fancy and Bo Anise. While I will be telling you what is happening in Turkey quickly, I want you to also quickly share the program. Like I said, this is just development of what is happening right now in Turkey. Istanbul. Istanbul right now is on a complete lockdown as their citizens are demanding that the president now must go. Why? Because there have been an arrest of the opposition and the people disagree with such an arrest. So all these are fast-moving development, and the world in 2025 is witnessing a lot of protests, a lot of things are coming up, and I hope that as Nigeria stand right now, as the president continue to push, that many people are now ranting. We are seeing Nigerians are ranting right now, and they are saying that there would not be allowed where their freedom will be restricted. So what we are witnessing in Istanbul and the surroundings might end up coming into Nigeria anytime soon, and I hope everyone is preparing for such a time. I hope you are preparing. I hope you are. Erdogan was high-handed yesterday. Many journalists have even been attacked. The situation is calling for international community to put pressure with the government of Turkey and allow their citizens to protest without any kind of intimidation. So you're listening to Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorstep as we are giving you the update of what is happening quickly in Turkey, Istanbul, with the development that is coming up. And I hope many people that we are also advising that the situation in Istanbul can end up being the same in Nigeria as things stand, because many Nigerians are ranting, many Nigerians are calling for the government of President Tinubu that have done terribly worse. As many Nigerians are being killed, inflation is happening. So many things is happening right now, and I hope that we will not all get caught up. So I'm going to be giving us these news updates as it's happening right now in Turkey. Please share the program. We are not going to be long. It's going to be nice and smooth. So, Lori, YouTube, we're going to switch you because we are currently live on the software, and I hope you can all hear me loud and clear. Even though I've not connected my lovely, I need to do something with it because I can't continue. Or I think, there's a lot of pressure now. I don't know how those pressure is coming on the YouTube. So, my videos don't share Turkey right now. So that Kibugwale Kali Rinton Lodni Awolowo by Nino Turkey. The situation right now in Turkey is quite alarming. So, my name is OLAYOMI Koiki, popularly known as Koikimedia, and my job is to update on the news that is happening. So what I'm going to do right now, it looks like I'm experiencing some kind of pressure right now on the broadcast. I'm not sure if we want to keep the Facebook with it. Maybe we should shut down the Facebook so that we are not overstraining the broadcast itself. And I think that's what I should do. So, Eiti and Bomimo Kibuguale Konsipe, a very good afternoon. The situation right now in Turkey is that Awara Luna, and that means that They are fighting back. How are they fighting back? Going onto the street, pushing for protest, water cannon, rubber bullet, tear gas is all, going through with the citizens. But the citizens are saying, no, we will not back down. I hope the federal government is following what is happening in Istanbul and also preparing Nigerians should Nigerians also push out for their protest. So, Eita Walori, Koikimedia, sorry, the other side. I'm going to close this one. There's one already operating. Thank you so much, Mokibu Walen Konsi. Eita Walori, YouTube. We're already live on the software. You can watch it from there. Thank you, Moki. So,